Hey guys, welcome back to Prestige Catfish, and today we're going to talk about my first catfish reel and what it was and why I chose that reel, and I have some great exciting news for you guys, so stay tuned. So welcome back guys. Today I want to talk about my first catfishing reel, okay? My dedicated catfishing reel when I started this journey probably about 6 years ago. Now, we all went fishing growing up with my dad. Now, this wasn't my first reel. I grew up with the Zepco 33 rhinos. I know we all remember those. And the real ones, the one that was all metal with all metal parts that lasted forever. Not the new ones these days, which are mostly made of plastic. So we're talking about the old school Zepco 33 rhinos and the 808s and the 888s, okay? So I've had those since I was a small kid. And I finally wanted to get serious about this catfishing thing. And right before I got married and had my kids, I had to stop for a little bit. But right before that, I was starting to get into catfishing and I caught a hold of something big. Now, I don't know if it was a big blue or flathead or what, but basically it burnt my gears up in my old Zepco. So I had to start looking for something new. Now, at the time, I didn't have much money. Other things were taking priority as far as money goes, as fiancés and things like that. So I started doing my research and I looked at the pen reels and Abu Garcias and the spin versus bait cast. And I said, you know what, I want to try to learn a bait cast. So I looked into my budget and I did some searching and I came across Abu Garcia Black Max. Okay, now was it probably the biggest and best reel out there that can go catch big catfish? No, it wasn't. But you got to remember, I got to start small somewhere that's in my budget, and hopefully I can work my way up. And that's what I did. I went out and I bought this little guy right here, Black Max Baitcaster Abu Garcia, and I still use this reel to this day. Now I mainly use it for like when I'm messing around with, throwing my lures, or if I'm catching small, channel catfish and things like that, or small blues. This reel will work fine. And when I first started out, I just wanted to catch catfish, no matter how big or how small. And within my budget, this reel actually hauled in some good, anywhere from 5 to 10. I think my biggest on this reel was about 12 pounds, and it handled it fairly easy. And the reason I chose this reel because I was brand new to baitcasters, never owned a baitcaster in my life, and they said that this was an easy reel to learn on because you have so much control with your brake that you can dial in right here, and your tension that you can dial in. So when I finally got it the settings to where I liked it and I practiced with it, then I learned how to throw a bait caster using my thumb to kind of thumb it a little bit to get it to where I want to go. When it hit the water, kind of thumb it a little bit so it don't backlash. Those things came to practice, okay? And like I say, it's been a great reel. 6 years going, it's still working just like the first day I bought it. And it didn't break the bank. About we can get them between $40 and $50, okay? And you still get all the great things about Abu Garcia. You get the reel, you get the brake quality on it, you get the good bearings on it. You still got the drag, the Star Max drag on it, and like I say, it was a great starting out reel just to get familiar with it, familiar with the baitcasters, and I want to see how I perform. Now, I only had this at the time paired with a, I want to say 7-foot rod. So I wasn't casting a mile anyway. It wasn't like I was casting this thing about, 50, 60, 70 yards. Wasn't going that far at all. So this is not the reel that's going to get you way out there. So it's probably why I wasn't catching big catfish. But I didn't know that at the time. Like I say, I'm new to this and I'm learning. I'm coming from the Zepco days. So that's what I learned with, and it still got me out there pretty good. I was still catching good channels in nice size blues, table size, eater size, and I was happy with that. And in the process, I was learning about the reel, about bait casters, about catfish and their habits, about baits and things like that. So I didn't even spend about too much ton of money and things like that. So that's my real first dedicated catfish reel on a small budget. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Now, of course, since then things have gotten better for me financially. Wife, house, kids, things like that are set up. So I've been increasing up. And so I went from that to a 6500S, which hey, Chinese, whatever. But it still works to this day too. So now I have C3, 6500 C3s, 6500 Pro Rocket Black Edition. Then I got the 6500 Catfish Special, which just came out this year, and another C3 and another Black Rocket. So, excuse me, another Pro Rocket Black Edition. So that's how I took the steps up. Started with this right here, and then worked my way up until I got to the reels I wanted, to where I'm casting out for and things like that. So you gotta start somewhere. Start with baby steps. Start with something within your budget. Learn how to use it and work your way up. Because the worst thing to do is to get something expensive, don't know how to use it, and then turn it up before you get the use out of it. So that's just my, something that I did. You don't have to follow that roadmap specifically, but I think it's a good start. So this is what I'm going to do for you guys, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to give away this Abu Garcia Black Max bait caster, okay? And it's very simple. Now, I'm not going to give this one away because this is my personal one and I love it. You see, it still got line on it right there, and it's dialed in to me specifically. What I'm going to do is give you guys a brand new one in the box. And actually, it is the Abu Garcia. Actually, it's the Black Max 3. So, look at this. See? Brand new. Never been used. In a box. Okay? I'm going to give this away to you guys, okay? Absolutely free. So, it's like a little, contest. So, there's no purchase necessary in order to win, okay? All you have to do is let me hear from you, okay? Tell me what was your first catfish reel, why you selected that reel, and how it's been holding up for you, okay? Leave me a note in the comments about what was your first reel and why you chose it, okay? Also, you gotta, like and subscribe and like the page from me, okay? So this is how the rules go. I'm gonna give it about 3 or 4 days, and then once I get a good number of comments or people who want to be in the contest, I'm going to randomly pick from the comment section for those who left a comment about the reel that they like and why they like the reel, and of course they subscribe to the page. And you got to make sure you hit that bell button too, okay? Because that's important, because once I choose the winner, and we're going to do that in about 4 days, what I would do is I would give another video announcing who the winner was, okay? And you have to have that bell notification, because that way when I do post the winner, you'll see it, it'll pop up, you can go watch it to see if you won or not, okay? And it's just, like I said, totally no money included. You don't have to purchase nothing. This is just something I'm doing for you guys because, hey, I started out somewhere and I want to give somebody else that same opportunity to do what I love, and maybe they can fall in love doing it too, okay? So, like I said, the rules are simple. Subscribe, like, turn the bell notification on, and leave a comment saying what was your first dedicated catfish reel and why you chose that reel. And if you still like it, or if you don't like it, and what would you go to? That's it. That's the only thing it takes. You do that, you're in into the contest, okay? And then what we'll do is, let's say probably Wednesday night, I will choose a winner, and then I will do a video of me choosing that winner, and then we can hopefully maybe you have a brand new reel. So here's another rule too, okay? So this is important why you gotta turn the bell notification on. I'm gonna give that person 48 hours to claim that they won once I get a name to write me back, okay? Whether it be on YouTube or my Facebook page or anything like that. You got 48 hours to contact me after I reached out to you. Well, once I say that you won or I've announced you as the winner, I will reach out to you too, okay? Do some kind of form, way, or fashion. And you have 48 hours to respond to me reaching out to you, okay? If you don't respond in 48 hours, then of course, I got to move on to the next person, okay? And we have to do it all over again. And I think that's fair enough. I give people 48 hours because, hey, we all have jobs, we all have life. We're not just, staring at our phone or the computer, 24/7. Once again, that's why that bell notification is necessary and important, okay? So let's get started. I'm gonna send this video out. Tell me why. Be sure to subscribe, like, and turn that bell notification on, okay? So you can get the updates. And we don't know. Maybe the winner will be you, okay? Hey guys, good luck to y'all, and be looking for my next video, probably Wednesday night, declaring who the winner is. Thanks guys, and tight lines.